about changing locations and shit. Man, get into this motherfucking bag. Stand on the way, I made. Sacrificing time for this shit. Man, I got a plan. Tried to tell niggas years ago. They ain't understand. Riding by myself and it's cool. I'm all in my head. Everything in life you can't replace. I build relationships. Pretty little smile make a nigga wanna lock it in. We met the same time I lost a friend. We should try again. You been on my mind. You should hop in. I ain't gonna hurt you, baby girl. You know we locked in. Used to be on FaceTime calls on the regular. Never made time, landed on my busy schedule. Now every time I get the bay, you know I think of you. Working on your brand, love, you know that I.
None of us have done good enough. Our scorecard is what it is. And that's not just defensively, that's offensively. We're a football team that's 3-4-1. Take the stats on offense and as far as I'm concerned, I mean, is what it is. We want to win. People talk about MVP and this and that. Dak Prescott doesn't want to win MVP. He wants to win a Super Bowl, and that's what we want to win. And we're not there yet. We've not played well enough to certainly be in that discussion, but doesn't mean the journey stops. It certainly doesn't stop. You get more focused, you get more intentional. We got to do it together.
And we are live. What's good with y'all, man? It's your boy, Henny the Moore, reporting live from the liquor store, man. How's everybody doing? And listen, this was Cowboys Convos. But if Lou keep looking that hard, it's finna be Drunk Nefarious Takes. Because his black ass finna get a link and he finna come in here. And we gonna talk about how Jerry Jones ain't shit. We gonna talk about how Schotty has not, been shooting, whatever the fuck he supposed to be doing. We gonna talk about it. So listen, this is not one of those shows that you really want to start your morning with. So you're going through a bad day. You might want to just change this bitch, change the channel, turn this hoe off, put this bitch on mute, come back and watch it, at a better time when you're more mentally sound. But this ain't gonna be a fun show. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a good day for me. It's my anniversary. You know what I'm saying? Me and my old lady have been together 11 years today. So y'all ain't gonna see
Happy
me
anniversary, my nigga. Happy anniversary.
Thank you. So yeah, so I said all that to say you ain't gonna see me later on. We gonna be, being grown somewhere. We gonna be being grown somewhere. So you gonna see me later on. So I'm gonna piss y'all off and then I'm gonna disappear. So I just have to warn y'all people ahead of time. But salute to everybody sliding in. Justin Kitchen, Chuck B, Mary Cole in the building. What's going on?
Just about to talk some shit and say it's a holiday for me too. Women play tonight, so yeah, it is what it is.
Crazy. Oh man. See, the Lord is trying to spare a landlord because he will crash the fuck out. So he got to make sure something in his life is going well. So that he gave him Wimby and he let the Crimson Tide do okay up to this point. My nigga said send it. All right, we finna send this motherfucker. Don't listen. Don't threaten the Negro with a good time, man.
All right.
So yeah, I'm finna send my boy the link.
See, the Lord do work for me though. He like, I'm gonna look out for you, man. The Cowboys might be ass, but he gonna look out for Bama and the Spurs this year. I appreciate it. If all three was going bad, I'd probably be, boy. Y'all have to pray for me.
Now we probably have to pray for you regardless, but that's neither here nor there. And
How was your sports life? I told you I had to ask that. That's my new terminology. How was your sports life going this year?
Not great. Every team I fuck with. Now listen, I got some excitement around the Mavericks. They won last night. They're not healthy. We ain't got Kyrie, so like the season could be something that we get healthy. You know what I'm saying? So I got some vested happy interest. With my Mavericks, but my Razorbacks ain't shit. My Dallas Cowboys ain't shit. And I don't watch baseball. You know what I'm saying? So it's not going good right now.
It's fun. I got a weird relationship with baseball. Like I used to absolutely love playing baseball, but I can't watch it. I cannot watch that shit. I don't know why.
And Lou, I put it in your X account. that sound real freaky and Diddy-ish, but it's on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't say I put it on your X account. I put it in Twitter, nigga. Cause that shit don't sound right. Hard to hear me?
X
Okay, I'm
is
finna say,
freaky too. X mad freaky too. It's crazy.
boy, they do anything on that bitch. You just be minding your business and then like boom, like some freaked out shit on that bitch. Like what the fuck is wrong with y'all niggas? Like why did y'all put?
They
Yeah,
need to put some goddamn restrictions on that shit.
man, that shit like the Wild West, nigga. You don't know what the hell you gonna see on X. You might see a nigga die. You might see
Anything.
some porn. Like what the hell is wrong with y'all?
They do what they want to do on that shit.
Mm-mm. But yeah, man. Let's speaking of doing whatever the hell they want to do. Let's talk about your owner, cause that nigga ain't my owner. I don't fuck with that nigga. Let's talk about Jerry Jones not giving a fuck, not giving a damn. If you don't give a damn, we don't give a fuck. That's Jerry Jones. All right,
Hey,
so
you forgot the ad lib. Hey.
hey, Adlib do set the song out though.
All my life. That we don't give a damn. We don't give a. Hey,
Oh, there's Lou sliding in right now, so Lou can be pissed off with us early in the morning. What's up with you, Lou? We got Lou Takes in the building, so we are officially rechristening this show "Drunk Nefarious Takes."
let's go and set the stand up. LeBron suck and he's not the GOAT. All right, continue.
Y'all gotta stop milling Lou, man. Y'all know at a certain age, at a at a certain age, you know, folks is gonna be leaning one way or the other. You if you old enough, you will fucking with like niggas think magic that nigga, and you can't tell them shit.
I just kind of I like to see people reactions when I say crazy shit. That's all. But LeBron good. He's just not the
The
GOAT.
goat. You know what
That's
I'm
it.
saying?
Yeah.
He just ain't the goat. All right, but let's do this now. Jones says it's payday. There's 100 billion present value with gas out there. The 83-year-old billionaire said in an interview. That's why I'm talking to you on the telephone rather than trying to fix our defense with the Dallas Cowboys. Jones is known for zigging when others are zagging. He made a big wager on natural gas when prices were in the gutter, and he has funded Comstock's exploration at a time when its rivals are sticking with Wall Street district capital edicts. He has kept buying shares and now owns roughly 71% of the company. Oh, so let me get Lou back in this bitch. What's up, Lou?
What's good? My bad. My damn. It's restreaming. Acting dumb every time. I don't know why I keep sounding in here. What's good with y'all?
Nah, nothing. Finna talk about Jerry and how he finna piss everybody off early in the morning if he ain't did it already.
You ain't
Exactly.
even hear me touch taking shots then. Look good. How you doing, man? Hope you're having a good morning, sir.
Nah, repeat the shots, man. Spin
He was
back.
talking.
Spin back.
This show gonna go off the rail because he was on some LeBron hate. So
Oh my god.
I know you spin about LeBron. So we gonna have to just keep it Jerry
I was
Jones,
trying to
man.
set the tone so everybody can be pissed off. If I'm pissed off, he ain't pissed off. It's only right you should be pissed off too. So let's do
Oh, I'm already pissed off as a Dallas sports fan. You asking me how my sports life is going. I'm doing absolutely terrible. My damn Mavericks is
it.
booty butt cheeks. AD look like he's gonna have a like I was telling Boss that this man was injury prone, and I said when we got him, like he's injury prone again. So I don't know what the Mavericks are planning to do, and they trying to play Coop at the one. It's
Makes
my
no
Rangers
sense.
suck. Shoot, Archie Manning trash. You know what
Damn, I
I'm saying? So
forgot you
like,
were a Texas fan.
yeah, like so. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
having a it's great.
It's rough. Everything
I might
bad.
have, bruh. That's such a great question. It says everything you need to know in that one little term. I need to coin it. How is your sports life going? I don't know if I heard nobody say that before. That's a landlord special.
Yeah, because you got work life, you got home life, They ask you about your sex life. Now we got niggas asking about your sports life.
How's your
And
sports life going, sir?
how is your sports life, sir?
Then look, it's all like it's gonna be a counseling session immediately after. Man, they don't even gotta know you. Man, man, the damn goddamn Spurs and the goddamn Lakers looking like this, and they, you know what I'm saying? They gonna tell you everything you need
Right.
to know.
But the reason our sports life as Cowboys fans sucks is because of this comment, though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
and listen, I'm gonna take the screen down. I'm gonna say shit like this. You know what I'm saying? Jokes are only funny, when they're not really true. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, Ike Turner could not make a domestic violence joke and that shit be funny. You know what I'm saying? Like you really beat bitches, so any joke you make about, you know what I'm saying? Any joke you make about domestic violence, like we can't, just skirt that under the rug. Like niggas, like you really are known for putting hands and feet on women's. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to hear a crackhead joke about smoking rocks. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
when there's too much truth into some shit, niggas don't want to. Niggas ain't laughing, bro. We ain't got shit to laugh about. And Jerry, you actually suck at your fucking job in real life. I don't know if you know this or not, because you got a fucked up, ideal in your head about who you really are as a general manager in the year 2025. But you ain't shit, Jerry. You ain't been shit in years in terms of being a competent general manager of a football team. You on paper have one of the worst, you know, um, defenses in franchise history. Like these bitches suck. Them niggas can't stop the run. They can't stop the pass. They can't do shit. And your calling card when you traded Michael Parsons like a little hoe because your feelings was hurt, you said,
true.
we traded Michael to stop the run. Bitch, they still running.
They
Motherfucker
been
J.K.
running the whole time.
Boy, J.K. Dobbins took a touchdown to the house, and that motherfucker still running. It's motherfucking me Thursday. That nigga still running somewhere in Denver. Right the fuck now, cause your defense ain't shit. They can't stop shit. They don't get turnovers. They don't get pressure. They don't get sacks. They don't touch the quarterback. They don't do a fuck thing. And you was sitting your bitch ass over there, making jokes and shit. That's why I'm here with you instead of fix the defense. Fuck you, bitch ass nigga. Ain't shit funny, hoe. And that's the problem, cause Jerry Jones too fucking rich. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck I'm even with me cussing Jerry Jones ass out like this, he don't give a fuck. This nigga richer than every nigga we know.
That's
This nigga richer than some small countries. This nigga richer than some medium sized countries. That's the point. There is nothing going on in the world that can inconvenience Jerry Jones. He is recession proof. Government
bro.
shut down, he's still balling.
When I went on this tour, them people said the tour for the stadium. Them people said he owns the power company down the street, and he pays himself. He pays himself to pay his power bill. So that just right there, kind of like. And then they said when they broke ground on the stadium, guess what your owner did?
What he did.
This nigga sold the dirt, nigga.
Nigga, but listen,
I swear to God, that's not a joke. He
I know
literally
it's
sold
true.
the dirt that he broke ground on the stadium with. That shows you just what level of diabolicalness, if that's a word, that we dealing with. Like he different. This dude different, man.
Listen. I'll never knock his business acumen.
I
That
will. I don't think he's a good businessman, and this is why I just think he's just an insanely prideful one, and it'd be his downfall every time. I think he's just a lucky, prideful businessman, in my opinion. Because if he was any good, he would have kept everything that was good around him to continue to make money. It'll still be around him, but he's the type of dude like he'll make the like if y'all seen the documentary, his wife even said it like she said it like you will fuck up a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just it's in his fucking nature, and that's the thing I hate about him. That's the thing I want. I want that entire family gone. I'm done with that entire family. I just tweeted it today. I want to be like the damn Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm done with single ownership. I want a conglomerate. I am tired of this fucking authoritarian type of ownership style. I really am. I know I'm not gonna take his words to heart, like for value, but I see deploy what he's trying to do. Like he see we in a bad spot, and our fans are so gullible and shit like that. He gonna piss them off so he can make a guy for for save and move at the trade deadline. I already see it. And I'm gonna be honest with you. If it ain't Miles Garrett, I really don't give a fuck. Even if it is Miles Garrett, I don't give a fuck. Cause why I have to get to this point every time with you? You know what I'm saying? Like it's like you're not an owner, you're a promoter. That's all you are at this point. You move based on how the money is moving, and it gets on my nerves. I wish we had that owner of the Colts. Like what she doing is annoying, but shit, the scary thing is she seems like the only owner in the whole NFL that cares the most.
Yeah, cause she's trying to carry on her daddy legacy, and to be fair, she don't really know what she doing, so that's why she always out there taking notes. Like, all right, this motherfucker
Exactly.
hooping. You know what I'm saying? Like this motherfucker taking notes. I can't be mad at that. That's real on job training. You actually moving like you give a fuck, and your team is doing good right now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not even mad at the shit. Because they ain't do nothing crazy like trade away their best defensive player before the trade like a couple days before the season started. They ain't do no shit. Not extend George Pickens the moment that they got him over here. They ain't. And listen, I don't give a damn what they were talking about. Like, man, we gonna wait and see. We gonna prove it. No, the fuck you ain't, bitch. You ain't finna run it up on me. You ain't finna run it up on me, nigga. Like, there's a price to make your ass sign right the fuck now. I'm not stupid. You know what I'm saying? I was born at night, just not last night, nigga. Like, there's a price I could have gave to George Pickens and David Mulligetta, the finesse. There was a price I could have gave them niggas, to get them to sign. Because there was no guarantee. The Mulligetta is crazy. That nigga sound like a demon. He is a demon. He is a demon of greed. But, besides that, point being, like, there was no guarantee that this nigga was gonna go out here and hoop like this. Anything could happen to a player on a 1-year deal. Like, they can go out there and underperform. They can get hurt. Anything can happen. You can have a lesser value by the time at the end of the season comes. So there was always a number price you could have threw out there that would have made them sign on the spot. You know what I'm saying? And go ahead.
Go ahead.
No,
I was about to say, you know what the problem is with having a dictator as an owner with Jerry? It's like,
problem.
who gonna tell you what the fuck to do at your house?
Nobody.
Answer me that.
Nobody.
If it's in your house that you pay bills for and you own yourself, and you just decide, I'm finna punch a hole in the wall today. If you punch a hole in that bitch, what's gonna happen?
Man.
Who cares? Because it's gonna be your responsibility to fix it. Like, can't nobody tell you what to do. If you want to tear that wall down, you know what I'm saying? If you want to goddamn, you can do what you want to do in your own house if you own it. So when you think about that, Jerry, the house is the Cowboys for him. He can do whatever the fuck he want to do, bro. It don't matter. He can tank this bitch. Like, that's what I don't like. Because when you think about it, bro, it's no accountability that could be placed upon him or his son. Like, it's nothing under the sun that could get him and his son to get fired. Other than, like, they get caught up in some Diddy files type shit. You know what I'm saying? Some shit that all the owners will turn on him and make him and like push them out.
Yeah,
So like when you about that, when you think about that, bro, if it's far as football moves and personnel and shit like that, like, bro, it don't matter what he do. Ain't nobody being held accountable. So if nobody's being held accountable, what is the burning desire to be great? Especially after you are to the pinnacle of football, year after year. That's why I said my last hope is maybe Steven want to make a legacy for himself. Maybe. What you think? Once Jerry gone pass on the glory, maybe Steven will want to make his own solo legacy. That's probably our only hope, man. Jerry done won 3 Super Bowls already, and he got all the money in the world. He don't give a damn about nothing, and he damn you know, say this. He got more years behind him than he do ahead of.
He said, "I
So
can't
if you
visualize
put
Jerry
all
being
that
head
into one,
coach for Dak."
if you
I'm
put all
sorry.
if you put all that into is try to load up.
Hey, you breaking up badly.
They,
You breaking up badly.
uh,
Yeah, you breaking up badly because I don't know what that was. So maybe he in a fight with the Wi-Fi monster right now, but he'll be back. He'll be back momentarily. Hold on. All right,
how
say
about
something.
now?
How about now? Yeah, you sound good now.
Yeah. I was just about to say, we'll just have to build up this personnel till it gets so goaded and so great, or have the best leader ever. Somebody gonna have to just we gonna have to be so good that we can overcome that shit, bro. That's pretty much what it is.
Man, what West say? We gonna have to win one on accident, nigga?
Yeah, it's gonna be by mistake. Jerry gonna do a bunch of random crazy shit, and then we gonna end up being raw as hell.
Mm-hmm. So that's my issue with Jerry. You know, like don't be out here. You listen. You suck at your fucking job as a general manager. You know what I'm saying? You suck at it. You really do. Like you don't spend money. You know, like and listen. I understand that you allow Will McClay to run the personnel department and do the drafting and shit like that, but a lot of your draft picks ain't did shit so far. You ain't spending no money in free agency. Matter of fact, bitch, you still got money right now. And that's why niggas is looking at you sideways, not trading for people. You know, not signing Micah. Like folks is looking at you stupid. Cause nigga, you got all this cap space to be sorry. What you got all this money for and just to sit there and be sorry? The Patriots done traded niggas away. The Lions just extended a pass rusher. The 49ers got multiple injuries and still doing better than you. They done made multiple trades to try to get some defensive help. Like most of these folks that got cap space have at least made moves to try to make their team better. You know, the
I just
Commanders,
told you. Oh, go ahead.
yeah, the Commanders signed Debo Samuels and shit. Ain't been paying dividends, no shit. They extended Terry McLaurin, that nigga hurt. But you know, these motherfuckers done made moves. That Cowboys ain't did shit. But you go ahead though.
I was just about to say, I told you this, bro. If we take the emotion away from it, if we take all our common sense away from it, and just analyze what this team looked like and what type of status we looking like, it looked like they just planning for the future. Real talk. You ain't spending no money, and then you ain't did nothing with the draft picks. So like, what are you doing besides losing miserably and making your fan base miserable?
Man, them nigga hoes. That's what they doing. They being bitches. They being hoes. They being conservative. You know, and he being
Don't
incompetent.
speak on conservative, bro. Don't do that, because that's gonna make us pivot to something else.
We fin to. We fin to. I got one more Jerry Jones slide, and then we gonna spin on the head coach. I'm just gonna go one y'all. Y'all little
Damn.
shot. You niggas little Schotty. And I like Schotty. This not even like I pivoted and say I hate Schotty. But criticism is earned. There's nobody in life in a performance based job that's above criticism. And I have some
No.
critiques on Schotty. You know what I'm saying? And
I got a good term now.
what's that?
Criticism is one size fit all.
I agree.
Real talk.
TD said a
So that
future.
means anybody can get it, boy.
True. TD said a future that never arrives. Yeah, that's the thing. The future never gets here. It just gets further and further and further down the road, and then it's not even cohesive by that point. But these the other comments this nigga made. And Lou, you still there, man? You know you got real quiet. I'm trying to make sure that you still breathing, boy. Hope so. Y'all make sure y'all check on Lou, man. Y'all make sure y'all check on the homie Lou. But John Machota in two separate tweets, and he was asking Jerry about the pass rusher. And this nigga said, in terms of numbers, in terms of players that can rush the passer, we got the best numbers that we've had. Boy, shut your bitch ass up. No, you don't. You
Wait a
lying ass
minute.
nigga. You lying
Shout
bitch.
out to my dog Wee Woo on the in the chat.
Man, that lying ass nigga. I hate motherfuckers that just say anything, man. You know how we were talking on the phone yesterday. You said, man, I'm glad I don't be lying because only thing you can do when you lie is just to keep lying. Like this motherfucker just keep lying.
Yeah.
Cause nigga, this shit don't even make
That's
sense.
been my downfall my whole life. Like I can't lie because my memory ain't good enough. So how could you lie with a short term memory? You know what I'm saying? Like you diabolical, bro.
Man, you tweaking if you try to do that shit.
And constantly be like we for them, who was constantly against us, who was pushing our ideas and stuff.
Lou, you were here.
It's just being cheap and then passive. I hate. This is not what you used to be. You know what I'm saying? That's
Hmm.
you. That's you. You want to do the least amount of work as possible and try to reap the most amount of money. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm not for that. I ain't gonna never be for that. You feel me?
You can't be, cause you get a product like this. You get an offense that has scored the second most points in the National Football League, and you've won 3 fucking games. You're 3-4-1, nigga. You're 3-4-1 because your defense is so bad. That a historic offense cannot save this bitch. There is nothing this offense can do to help this defense except never lead the field, and we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that.
That man said there is nothing. What did he say? This is crazy.
What?
His comments, insane.
Where is
The
it?
ones on the screen.
Oh yeah, this one. Oh, the second one. He said, all options are there regarding improving the roster, but he also added, I can tell you this right now. There's not a trade in my mind, the beginning and end of one as we sit here and talk, that I would do. Well, fuck you. So there's no trade you would do, bitch ass nigga. You wouldn't
So
trade for
you
James
you
Crosby.
so you so conservative that you won't even swing, nigga. You'll just sit there and get struck out. That's one thing I can give the Eagles, bro. Them niggas swing. Cause we only think about the ones that they hit. Them niggas miss too. Real talk. They miss a lot,
All the
actually.
time. All
But
the
they
time.
hit a lot. And guess what? They still swinging. You gonna sit there, you won't even bunt, Jerry. You ain't got no teeth no more, bro. Like, I know you old, you probably got dentals, but you don't even got dentals no more, nigga. You ain't got nothing, bro. This is sad, bro. For you to say something like that, that sound like a defeated man. That sound like somebody who gave up. It's nothing that I would do. Nigga, you won't try something? You can try. Cause you never know. Just like you tried to sign Clowney and he started doing a little better. Just like you can try to do things. You don't know what happens if you don't try. We might have a J. Run Curse out there. We might have a Miles Austin out there. Some people who just play above and beyond expectations. But we'll never know if your ass don't try. James Houston came here and played above and beyond expectations. You wouldn't know if you don't try to go do some shit and make some roster moves to try to improve this team. But you talking about what you willing to do because you are already conservative. That's what this team has turned into. Conservative as hell and scared to swing. Niggas buntless out here, man. You won't even bunt. Y'all ridiculous.
Clebo said, I've been turned down by a pot of women, but I would never stop trying. Yeah, like nigga, if you get turned
That's a
down,
great analogy. That's a great analogy. Go ahead.
yeah, if you get turned down by a woman, you're gonna stay single the rest of your life. You ain't gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? If you put in a job application and they deny you, are you just gonna stay unemployed for the rest of your life? You just ain't gonna put no more job applications in, right? So that's the kind of shit that Jerry Jones is on. This nigga tweaking. He tweaking.
Like you
Yeah.
gotta feed your family, but you ain't willing to work fast food. But y'all just gonna starve.
Put the fries in the bag, nigga.
Man, I do whatever I gotta do to feed my family.
No, that's right.
So you know
Lou,
So
they don't want to
what you
work, man.
willing?
They don't want to work, man.
they
That's
don't.
why I don't. That's why I don't. I just don't like. They willing to. If they can, they would put this thing on autopilot, bro, and do the bare minimum. That's why I just want their mentality. We ain't outbidded for a free agent in how long? We ain't did that since Brandon Carr. You know what I'm saying? Like we did it once and it didn't work. We ain't gonna ever do it again. And that just screams like the mentality that's been bred within that family, bro. I just don't like it. Like we just so we and not going out with landlord. We just not gonna try again. We just gonna sit in our shit because like we tried it once. Like I, 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 yeah, go out there and try to find other James Houston, man. Do fucking better. How about that? Just get expensive with it. I'm tired like of scraping by and hoping we can find a Javante Williams and then it's another nice story for you, man. Can we once, man? Like you know what I'm saying? Can we do that? It's like why not find something that it actually help us? You know what I'm saying? Like you know
I
what I'm saying?
agree with you wholeheartedly. Cause Lou, to your point, other teams do, take the cheap way sometimes, but they do that after they already went and swung for something big. You know what I'm saying? Cause like the Eagles, to the point of the Eagles, like Zach Bond came out of nowhere. Nobody expected Zach Bond to play like an All-Pro, but that wasn't the biggest move of their all season. They went and got Saquon Barkley. You know what I'm saying? Like they had a big move and some small moves that paid off. It wasn't just a whole bunch of small moves they hit. And that's the issue with the Dallas Cowboys that they don't seem to understand. Only so many of these gambles that they take with reclamation players and shit like that are going to work. Alexa, stop. There's only so many of these moves that's going to work. Like you can't fill your roster with former first round pick busts. You can't fill this roster with journeymen and former practice squad guys and think that all of them are just going to flip a switch and become good. And that's exactly
I
what the
got a
fuck they
good
did.
idea. I got a good idea for us right quick. All right.
No, go ahead. I'm playing.
Let's no for real. This gonna be dope. Think about this. Let's name the positions that you probably shouldn't go cheap at. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, it's some pillar type positions, like some core type positions on your team that you probably just gotta spend money for if you want to be good. Then it's some fill in the gap type positions that you could probably, you know what I'm saying, risk a little bit. But first, I think we need to define what is going cheap. Because I don't think drafting somebody high is necessarily going cheap. You know what I'm saying? Because
Top
that's
100
still
picks, we're going to take them out.
you still giving up a lot of capital. So like going cheap or like you know what I'm saying, trying to scrape the bowl, so to speak, that's a little different. So let's
Fifth
let's
round
do
and back.
that.
Fifth round
Yeah,
and
you
back.
want.
And then players that sign for like veteran minimum and bullshit like that.
I think we'll cook with that. So of course we know we can't go cheap with quarterbacks. I
No,
think we can all agree to that.
I agree. You can't go cheap with quarterback. Um,
You
Wide
can
receiver
draft one,
one
but it'll probably be a top 100 pick. You might get lucky with a Dak, but that shit
or
don't happen.
or
How many
or
Daks
Tom
in the
Brady.
league? How
Not
many
many.
Daks and Toms in the league that you got Purdy, you got Dak? Well, Purdy was at the end of the first, right?
No, Purdy was at the end of the draft. Purdy was
Oh
the
well, yeah.
irrelevant. He
Purdy,
was seventh
Purdy,
round pick.
Purdy. Then you got Dak. Then you got Tom. But let's say in the league, you got Purdy, Dak. Who else?
Most of these niggas first round picks.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, most of the niggas first round picks outside of them. Because Justin Field was a first round pick. Um, Ty, Tyler Shaw then was like a second.
Gino won the first, was it?
He was second round pick. So it still was an investment.
So quarterback, I think generally quarterback is a position you can't go cheap at. We can move on now. running back, I know the old NFL said you can, but if we go by the new NFL standards and the teams that's being really successful and winning Super Bowls and shit, I don't think you can go cheap at running back no more.
Nah, cause well, let's see, cause the last person that won a Super Bowl was the Eagles. They had Saquon Barkley. The Chiefs don't really invest in running back like that. They won a few. Hmm. I'm on the fence because I've seen them do it with both. I've seen them do it with niggas I have no idea who they are. Then I've seen it done with superstars.
But are they the exception or the rule?
That's what I'm trying to see. Because
I think they're the exception.
if you go throughout history, when they value the running back position, sure, you know what I'm saying. Like you can say you can't go cheap at running back, but you talk about just the modern NFL and shit like that. When you talk about
I think it didn't flip though. Cause think about it. Most of the people who are contending from my recollection are people who signed and paid top some good money for their running back or either drafted one high. Like the Chargers drafted one high. Um Josh Jacobs was a high draft pick.
mm-hmm.
Um Gibbs was a high draft pick. Um Bijan, of course, but they ain't really successful, I don't think you could say.
Nah,
Um
they like us. They on the outside looking in.
what
But
about
you making good
who
points though.
are on who on Minnesota?
Aaron Jones.
That was he a top draft pick? But I know they paid for him.
Nah, he didn't. He wasn't a high draft pick. I don't know what kind of money he got at his age, but he is a free agent signing though. So, but I see
But
your point though.
if you think about it, it's
Hold on, they trying to take you out the game, landlord. You entered your T Pain era. You entered your T Pain era.
how about now?
You good?
Okay, I was just about to say I think the NFL era was and we still in that old mindset, but everybody else is on to the new NFL. I think that changes. Like every 5 to 6, maybe 10 years, the NFL gonna shift. Like just like 10 years ago or 5 years ago, it was like a no running back zone. Like nobody respect the running backs. I think that's coming back. See what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
you gotta stay current. Like I know it seems like I know a lot of people sold us on the idea that running back wasn't important no more like that. You could just throw anyone out there. But if you look at what's going on now, I don't think you can stay in that position.
I just think, like you said, I just think it depends on who ends up winning and who ends up being successful and which manner they do it. Because if they get back around to niggas, you know, winning with cheap running backs, they gonna push that shit. If they get back out here to okay, y'all are coming back. It's like Jerry Jones hate y'all niggas. I don't know. Jerry Jones hate both of y'all niggas this morning.
Yeah, but I'm dry. I'm going to a bad area.
All right, well talk while you got a opportunity, brother.
Yeah, I just feel like I feel what y'all saying on. I just want them to spend. I'm sure they ain't got to spend big, but the way they be spending is like they immediately go into the department store and look for the clearance rack.
Hell yeah, every time.
I'm pretty sure Lou want to spend money on the running back, so we can go past that because we already know what they on.
Real
Somebody
quick.
hit you with the 10 piece.
Yeah, it was Lexington, real one. Lex said Jerry Jones would rather buy a best for less defense with food stamps than to buy a superb defense. And he can't even do that shit no more. Because they done stopped food stamps and shit. So like Jerry Jones
Snap
probably mad.
benefits.
Yeah. Jerry Jones probably mad as a motherfucker they stopped Snap. Jared Jones probably finessed and got snapped. He got some shit in
But yeah,
somebody else's name.
I already know how Lou feel about the running back position, so we want to spend money on it. So I don't think that's one of them you can play with. Wide receivers, we know we got to pay for them. I
Yeah.
think everybody can agree with that. You can't play with your wide receivers if you want to be a competitive team. Offensive line, you really can't play with that too much.
Especially left tackle.
Left tackle, you got to pay for that.
You
Uh,
it gotta be a high draft pick like you said, or it gotta be like a touted veteran that you gotta throw a bag at.
yeah, you got to pay for that. You can't go cheap at that. I would argue right tackle too. You need your edges secure and your center. Your
What?
line, you really just can't play with for real.
Yeah, we'll just go ahead and pull that shit down. You just need fucking to pay your offensive lineman.
We did the tight end position.
I
You
don't
can
know.
kind of be a little creative with tight end.
Yeah, because like there's too many dope tight ends that weren't drafted in the first. Sam Laporta was a second round pick. Jason Witten was a third. Travis Kelsey was a third.
Kraft
Uh,
was a second round pick when
Kraft was a third.
mm,
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's exceptions to every rule. Don't get me wrong, because
Brock the exception.
Brock Bowers was a good first round pickup. Tyler Warren is one of the best tight ends in the league. He was a first round pick. You know, there's exception to every rule. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, like I don't think necessarily you got to just pay for a tight end unless they just want one or one of them. You know what I'm saying? Because I
Well,
think we can get you
what
guys.
about spending top draft capital on one? So that sounds like a big mistake the Cowboys made.
Mm, what you mean for a tight end? Like, I don't think we spent top draft capital because the biggest we got was fourth round pick. That
Luke
nigga not even.
Schoonmaker is a second round pick, bro.
Oh, you talking about that nigga Schoon? Do you know how bad Luke Schoonmaker is? That I forgot this nigga was on my team.
Yeah,
I
I
ain't
was just
even
about
think
to
about
tell
it.
you, like Luke Schoonmaker is a second round pick. We paid premium capital for him, and we got nothing back.
Salute to LW for the cash app. He said today, 5:09 a.m. for football class. I appreciate you, my brother.
Hey, so salute to him too on my end, and salute to Bobby King, man. We be forgetting Bobby King. Bobby King be coming through at like 4 a.m. I be appreciating it too, man. Salute to you, Bobby King, if you're listening, man. He always be supporting the channel and supporting the show. So salute to my dog, Bobby King.
Yeah, salute to Bobby King, man. He always shows up and shows out. It's been quite a few times he saved us from Fugazios. So thank you, Bobby.
Thanks. Our stomach probably would have been hard as a rock by now.
What they say, stomach touching my back right now.
Alright.
Well, yeah, man. Salute to Bobby King, man.
But
He
yeah, I think he be coming through, man. But I think we pretty much got it down to the offense. We didn't make a lot of mistakes on the offense, sound like. So that's why your offense is good, right? Think about it. It makes a lot of sense. We didn't shortcut on the wide receiver. We didn't shortcut on the quarterback. We got lucky, but we paid premium dollars for him. So we didn't shortcut on the quarterback. We didn't shortcut on the wide receivers. We didn't shortcut on the offensive line for the most part. We took a shortcut on the running back a little bit, but that's still up in the air for real for me. But
Mhm.
okay, that's why your offense is damn good because you didn't take no shortcuts and you spent premium money and premium picks. That's a fact. Now let's go to the other side of the ball.
All right, corner. I don't think you should shortchange yourself at corner. If
I don't think so either. I can
if
agree.
their wide receiver making what $30 million now.
Your
So
corner should be making about 25.
at least, you know what I'm saying. If you got to chase down a nigga that earned a $30 million contract, he gotta be a little gangster. You know what I'm saying. He gotta be a little hard about it. He gotta be exceptional. And salute to Dunny Holmes in the building, man. Thanks for sliding in this morning, brother. Good to see you. But yeah, I don't think you can shortchange corner either. We just talk about like key positions that you need to pay, and that help the team on the defense side of the ball. You need to have some gangster ass corners, like top
Facts.
100 picks. First round picks, paid respected veterans. Like you need that shit. That shit is not optional.
Lou, we can agree on that, right, Lou?
Oh yeah,
You
yeah,
can't shortcut on your corners. All right, let's move
yeah,
on to another position. We know defensive ends, you can't shortcut on them. And look
Hell
like
no.
we did. That's a big mistake. You can't
Man,
shortcut on your defensive ends, bro. That's a premium position. That's probably the most premium position on the defense. What you think?
I agree. Talking about defensive end, yeah, like
Yeah.
that's what's making me sad about this whole thing, bro. Like, shit, it's like I don't think nobody else gonna make the same dumbass mistake we did.
no, no, hell no.
We the example now. We the example.
Yeah, we the example. Nobody, man. I'm gonna make a whole, you know what I'm saying, video on that because like nobody. I'm talking about like when Cincinnati don't want to trade him, even pay him. That's alarming.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they know they ain't finna do shit.
Well, they don't know that because they have the one of the easiest schedules left, and that
Oh,
division. Yeah, you gotta think everybody in the division done lost at least 3 games. They only 3-5, and they already done beat the Steelers head to head, who are leading that division. So who to say when Joe Burrow gets back, that they won't go on a run and win those games? They're not out of the playoff picture by any stretch of the imagination. They actually have better odds to make the playoffs than we do.
mm. But I'm saying, even if when Burrow supposed to come back again?
December, so he'll have like 5 games to play for him.
See that what I'm saying? Like, even if you do miraculously stay in the playoff picture and then Joe Burrow come back, like the likelihood of you actually winning is still slim because you're
But it's a
not a good
chance though.
football team like that. You're not good.
Well, who to say they ain't good by the time they get to the postseason? Remember what I told you about how many teams that won a Super Bowl by being just wild cards and getting hot at the right time?
So you're
They
telling me there's a chance?
So you're telling me there's a chance? Like they listen. I respect a team and a culture that doesn't lay down and die. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I think if we had that mentality, we'll be a lot better off. You know what I'm saying? Because these motherfuckers is fighting. They did everything in their power. They went and traded for Joe Burrow to try and save their season. They saw that their backup quarterback wasn't shit, and they immediately went out there and said, you know what? We're not throwing the season away because of one nigga. You know what I'm saying? They went and got a veteran quarterback, and that veteran quarterback beat the Steelers. You know what I'm saying? Who are one of the top teams in the AFC right now. Or at least they were till the Packers put a belt to ass. But they the top team in that
Gave them
division.
a fighting chance too. Yeah.
Yeah. So when you sit back and you look, they did the right thing. Now, will it pay dividends? Who knows? But we're at, we're at, we're asking our front office to do the same thing. We're asking our front office, in the face of knowing the odds that you probably won't make the playoffs, to still spend capital and invest in this football team for the 2025 season. Right? We're asking our
Yeah,
front office
I
to do
can
the
agree
same
with
thing.
Brandon Peters. I forget we did use a lot of draft capital on defensive end though, but we just went cheap with letting Micah go.
And letting Micah go, letting Dorrance Armstrong go, letting Chauncey Golston go. Letting I said let Tank go too, right? Did I? Because you listen,
Yeah,
think about
let
all
Tank go. We did.
the. Yeah, he's.
Dorrance, Tank. Uh, it's a lot of people, man. A lot of bad decisions, a lot of bad moves.
I mean, yeah, league commander Kyler is undefeated against the Dallas Cowboys, but let's put this into perspective. They barely won in 2021. That's the game that Michael Gallup tore his ACL, on catching a touchdown from Dak Prescott. They barely won that game. They won by like 3 points. Dak threw 3 touchdowns that game. And then the other game was during the COVID year when Dak Prescott had broke his ankle and he played our sorry ass defense and he played Andy Dalton. So he's 2-0 against the Dallas Cowboys, and he's 9-0 at that stadium because he's undefeated from high school and college and shit. So but he only played us twice, and he only played Dak Prescott once. Just to put that into perspective, they were asking about Kyler Murray, seemingly having superpowers at AT&T Stadium. But no.
Yeah, true.
But you are 1,000% correct. I just believe.
Can we say we went cheap at D-line? I mean DN now? Because I forgot about all the capital we paid.
Hell yeah, you can, because them niggas ain't did shit. They ain't did shit.
A draft pick is a risk though.
What I tell y'all, these niggas like lottery tickets. They need a fucking job.
Okay, timeout. I think this is the best way to put it. Defensive end is too critical to only just attack it with draft picks. It's too critical.
I agree.
Because a draft pick is a dice roll sometimes. A lot of times, believe it or not. Like a lot of times you'll get a dud more than you'll get a stud. Like real talk. A lot of times.
Man, matter of fact, hold on, cause there's somebody. There's a football player that the 49ers just picked up. Let me see if I can find this nigga name on here. Hold on. Let me just go to Twitter. Cause this is my point about draft picks being like lottery tickets and shit. So let me get this pulled up and I'll explain why I say that. Cause this nigga was
Trey Lance will show you too. With 49.
Didn't they trade like multiple first round picks to get Trey Lance? They had to move up to get the nigga.
Yes, they did. Yeah. If that don't show you the draft a dice roll, I don't know what will.
The reason I wanted to pull this up is because it was at the same position. It's a defensive end. Cause let's see. No, not that one. That's the one they traded for. They signed a nigga off the streets recently. Let's see. Hold on. I might have to type the entire name in to find this shit. Hold on. Oh, I just realized they still ain't really used your boy, man. Your nigga Jordan James, they still ain't used that nigga. They need to go ahead and free him.
They deep over there.
What was this nigga name? He was an N, last name Klein. Latest. Man, fuck. Point being, like, the nigga was like the 4th overall pick. Right? Not Keon White, Klein. I'm talking about the one they signed out the streets. Because Klein was like the 4th overall pick in the draft. And this motherfucker got like 10 career sacks after being in the league damn near a decade. So that's my point. Like, there's a bunch of niggas that were highly touted.
Good Lord.
Yeah, there were a lot of niggas that were highly touted, and ain't did shit. Especially at pass rusher. So that's why when you get a good pass rusher, you hold on to them bitches. Cause think about it, Taco Charlton. Like we got niggas in our own history, that were highly touted pass rushers coming out and ain't getting no motherfucking sacks or no motherfucking production, and we out here just playing with the church's money. Like we can just find another Michael Parsons or some shit. That shit's so unlikely, nigga. A nigga that get double-digit sacks every year, that shit is rare, dog. That shit is rare. That's why I didn't give a damn that he was a hoe ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't gonna sit here and act like he didn't do a bunch of hoe ass shit. But like you need talent like that. That's why I be saying I'm Team Werewolf, nigga. I don't give a fuck if you eat people. We gonna wear some silver around our neck, nigga, and we gonna lock you up during the full moon. Just don't bite my quarterback. You know what I'm saying? But that's to the point, man. Like, pass rusher is one of the new positions you forgive damn near anything. Like, dog, he shot the coach. He got drunk and shot Schotty. What did Schotty do to make him shoot him? You know
Why
what I'm saying?
Shotty
What did
bothering that
Schotty
man?
do? Yeah. What the fuck wrong with Schotty? If Schotty had
Shotty
set
need
his
to
ass
leave him
down
alone.
somewhere, if Schotty had set his ass down somewhere,
Yeah.
thank you, Clyland Farrell. You niggas are so real. Thank you, bro. See, I knew Steve Burleson was the GOAT. Hold that thought.
Yeah, the draft is a dice roll, man. The draft is definitely a dice roll. You can't guarantee nothing. Look at Miles Smith. You can look at Miles Smith right now. We want to get rid of him right now.
Boy, what? I forgot about Mozzie.
Miles a prime example.
Let me pull this nigga stats of Clyland Farrell. And he is a defensive end. All right, so boom. All right, so Clyland Farrell was the 4th overall pick, by the Oakland Raiders in 2019. He was a 2-time national champion. He played who the fuck he played for? What fugazi ass college he played for? Clemson. He was the sack master at Clemson when they won those 2 championships. All right, so boom. This nigga has been in the league. Yeah, cause look, he had 9.5 sacks in 2017. Then he had 11.5 sacks in 2018 in his collegiate career, right? So he was a big, strong pass rusher. Tell me why this nigga got 17 sacks for his entire career. He has never had 5 sacks in a season after being the 4th overall pick. 2019, 4.5 sacks. 2022, 2021 he had 1.5. 2022 he had 2. In 2023 he had 3.5. Last year with Washington he had 3.5. This nigga was the 4th overall pick. And he had college production. He was the best player on a defensive line that won 2 natties. And the nigga still didn't end up being shit. He still didn't end up being shit. So that's why I don't even want to draft niggas half the time. I don't want to draft them. You know what I'm saying? It's too much of a fucking risk. Trade them hoes and give me a nigga I know.
Somebody
he had
that's
the
proven.
measurables. Yeah, he had the measurables. He had the college production. He had the pedigree. He played at a Power 5 school. He had everything going for his ass. Ain't shit. Got to the NFL, could not rush the passer. Then that shit scary, dog. That's why I like shit. Bro,
That's
you're
a
right.
horror show.
Solomon Thomas, who's on our team, was the 3rd overall pick.
Wow. For real?
Solomon Thomas was like that in college.
What did he do with it? Nothing?
He just not that. Also, I feel like the 49ers can't draft because he was with the 49ers. He got drafted by the 49ers. Let me see his college production. Let me see what his college production was. Oh yeah, this nigga had 11.5 sacks in 2 years as a defensive tackle. So that's why 11.5 sacks, 25.5 tackle for loss, 101 tackles overall, and a forced fumble. So he was going crazy. I understand he was hooping, but shit, 3rd overall, nigga. 3rd overall. They swore this nigga was Aaron Donald or some shit. Oh, real quick, salute to Ty Lockhart, man. I didn't even see the brother Ty Lockhart slide in this motherfucker, man. Ty done hit us with a $4.99 for your mind. He said, well, we are here again with the same shit every year. Salute the Tide and the Lockhart gang, man. They be coming through, showing love, showing out, doing they thug thizzle, and I appreciate y'all, man. You know, everything that y'all seeing goes a long way in helping prevent me, you know, from eating fugazios. And in this time of crisis, you know, with the way the economy is and folks losing their benefits before the holidays and folks getting laid off and shit, you know, it's a blessing, you know, to see folks still have generosity, man. So I appreciate y'all. You know, I know that, you know, I know that times is rough out here. So I know it's from the heart, and I know it's real love whenever y'all see anything, whether it be $1, you know, a $4.99 like Todd Lockhart sent, you know, I know everything that y'all seeing is you know, from the heart, and I appreciate y'all. Real talk. Well, yeah, he was a beast in college. That's why I be saying, man, the shit's scary. Nigga, these motherfuckers be having everything going for them. They got size, speed, athleticism, production. They got everything going for their ass, and they still don't pan out. You know, that's why I say fuck them picks, bro. Fuck them picks. Because look, you know, to the point that I was making earlier, these are your defensive draft picks. Trey still here, but y'all don't like him no more. Osa here, he's paid. He's not producing this year. Sam Williams, not doing much of nothing. The Run Bland, I like the Run. He's been injured. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with the Run Bland, but my nigga has been hurt. And, you know, outside of that pick 6, it's a little shaky. It's a little shaky. Damone Clark, bench rider, Mozzie Smith. The Marvin Overshown has played 13 games in 2.5 years. Marshawn Nealon is not an impact player. Maurice Leofow, I think he's good, but they ain't played the man. Seatbelt Carson was getting Seatbelt got his ass beat to the point we took his nickname from him. His name was Seatbelt. His name was now Baby Seat. Child Lock. All kinds of things. You know, all kinds of things outside of Seatbelt. And then when you look at some other folks, Israel Mukwamu had a great showing in a playoff game, and they don't really like the nigga like that. Nashon Wright, you know, is playing good football for the Bears. Micah Parsons is helping the Packers. You know, beat a 1 seed in the NFC. Right? So when we talk about guys that are here that aren't producing, and then guys that are okay that we like that are gone, like John Ridgway, the Vanilla Gorilla, you know, shit like that. I mean, like, just really think about it. Like, why are we so gung ho to draft niggas, and we don't even keep the good players that we draft. We ain't even keep, you know, we ain't even keep Micah. And Micah will making all pro selections left and right and getting production. So why do y'all care about drafting people? Why do y'all care about drafting people? You don't pay them. Land.
Yo.
All right. So Land is back, so now we can give our final words and wrap this shit up so I can make this half a day and then clock out and go be managed. So Land.
Oh Lord, I'm telling on you.
She knows. She's involved in this shit. So go
I
ahead.
know. I'm telling your mama, nigga.
Oh, mama know that I ain't shit. But but yeah, man, go ahead and give your final thoughts, and then I'll give mine. We'll wrap this shit up.
You go first.
Man, fuck Jerry Jones. Fuck Jerry Jones and everything he stand for. I want a general manager that actually manages this team. I want a general manager that gives a fuck about winning. I want a general manager that doesn't joke, you know, about how bad the defense that I helped build is right now. The defense that's going to keep me from winning a championship. By the way, I also want a general manager that don't do weekly shows with Stephen A. Smith coon ass. I don't want him to go around that jigaboo like that. You know what I'm saying? But point being, this is also true. He's going on the show on the fucking 3rd. The trade deadline is the 4th. Now, could this be a tactic to like, hey nigga, we finna drop a bombshell on these hoe ass niggas on the 4th. Nigga, we did call for Max Crosby and they actually did say yes. He a Dallas Cowboy bitch, and he would just walk off the show. He could do some gangster shit like that. So I ain't gonna talk too crazy. But I swear to Almighty God, the trade deadline come and go, and this motherfucker ain't did shit. I'm slapping the hoe out everybody. I'm slapping the hoe out of everybody. But that's my
I
final
would
report.
love for him to be on there. Boy, I must talk so bad about him. If he be on that show and he ain't did shit. Go ahead. I ain't mean to interrupt you.
No, that was my final word. You can actually go.
Oh well, if I catch that mother sucker on now and he ain't did nothing for the Dallas Cowboys and you over here doing cameos on TV and shit, then they old goof ass used a picture from about 25 years ago. Jerry don't look like that no more.
Hell
And
no.
I'm telling y'all straight up, we gonna bomb. Cause you already making jokes about a defense and they are a joke. Your team is a joke right now. And that pains me to say that. I care more about your team than you do. Like it's obvious. So that hurts me to say that. You will laugh about it though. Cause that's just what type of guy you are. You just want the money. You all about the money. You don't care nothing about the prestige and the greatness of the Cowboys. You don't say it with your chest. You don't represent the star the right way. I really wish you and your children just get the hell on and give it to somebody who will take pride in it. I really do. Like I despise the way you run this team. I don't hate you. I don't wish death on you like many do, but I just wish you just relinquish all power and everything that you own from this team to another person who gives a damn and that's competent enough to go make a successful football organization. Again, they
Again.
done script all the power away from us, and it's sad. We are the fucking Dallas Cowboys, bro, and we got people. We the laughing stock of the NFL.
Every
That's
year.
crazy as hell, bro.
Mm, mm, mm. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, I'm sad. Alright, I told y'all we're gonna pitch y'all. We didn't even get a chance to spin on Schotty. Let's spin on Schotty for 2 seconds. Say one bad thing about Schotty, and then I'll say one bad thing about Schotty. Then we can go because we spent way too much time on Jerry Jones' ass.
You showed me that graphic that it said, yeah, that graphic right there on calls that you supposed to go for. We had 11. If my recollection serves me correct, I can't see it on my phone.
Hmm.
We had 11 opportunities, and here, how many times did he go for it? Here,
Let me pull it up on my phone because it's also small on my end. I'm scrolling down to
I
it.
think he only went for it 4 times. I'm trying to go off memory, but I'm not sure.
Let me see. I know it's in the. I know where it's at. It's in the. It's in the thing on Twitter, so I can see it a little bit better. I know y'all. I know y'all old like we old, so I know you probably can't see that shit on the screen. So I apologize to y'all. But yeah, here it
Shout
go.
out to my guy, Stewart on Cash Out, man. Salute to you. I appreciate you, sir.
Salute to
Y'all just
Stewart.
know it goes a long way over here, man. We appreciate you.
Yeah, salute to Stewart. He he hit me as well, and I appreciate you, my brother. I appreciate you. All right, so they have 11 of them hoes, and it looked like he went 40 under 40% of the time.
And what's alarming is what we third to the last. Like how far back we are? We second to last. We second
Th-
to the last team in
Third to
those
last,
situations.
because the Steelers
Third.
are still yes, because the Steelers actually have 5 of them, and they haven't gone at all.
Yeah, that's
And
sad.
that's why they floating on the bottom of the graph.
So
So
out
I
of
agree.
11 situations, we only did it
Like
40% of the time. And I'm telling you right now, a couple of those times in that game against the Broncos, I think that drastically shifted the way that game went. I hate
It
to
did.
tell y'all, but Schotty kind of fucked that game up.
He
And
did.
like the defense was the main culprit, but it's one of them Scooby Doo situations. You see the defense on the mask outside, but then you take the mask off, it's Schotty on that bitch too. You know what I'm saying? B Bird hit somebody with a $5 super chat.
I know. I
But
put it on the screen. He said, "People get tired of me ragging on Jerry, but I hope this starts to open everyone's eyes to what I've been talking about. The Joneses are a virus, and they have
mm,
infested us. They're a virus, and we're sick of them niggas." But landlord has said nothing wrong, because this is my same critique that I have for Shotty, because passiveness is not going to win you football games. In the modern NFL, you go for it on fourth down. That what good teams do. When it's fourth and manageable, you go. And most of the time, it don't really matter where you at on the field. You go, because now that they changed the kickoff rules, the field position is not that much different for punting and shit like that and kicking off. So there are analytics that say, if you got a short field goal, you pass that bitch up, because if you even if you miss it, you know what I'm saying, or you go for it, you don't make it, the amount of field position that you actually save is marginal. You know what I'm saying. So you're better off risking leaving your offense out there to get the first down. So because Shotty has not done that on numerous occasions, and this one being so blatant, that it openly cost you games, because it was 20-10, and you had 4th and 1. You punted the ball, they went down and scored. It was 27-10. If you had,
Do you hear how silly that sound, bro? That sounds silly as hell to me. A
it's
fourth
fucked
and
up.
one, bro. You got the best offense in the game, and you down 20-10, and you playing on 4th and 1. I don't give a damn. I really don't care where you at on the field, unless you in the goal line or some crazy shit. Like,
That
bro,
one at the
come on,
goal
bro.
line. It was like the 30, but I understand. But Nick, your defense is so bad. You got to risk that shit, because they scored anyway. Also, salute the
Shout
numb
out
head
to
Neil.
Neil. Yeah, on my side too on Cash Out.
Oh, salute the numb here. My boy said, in the words of LaShawn, bitch ass McCoy, Dallas defense is ass. Well,
He right about it though
they are
now.
hot booty cheeks. They're hot booty cheeks. But you know what I'm saying? Because I don't understand how you can be this. Well, I do understand how you can be this bad, but still, like, I didn't want us to be this bad. I told landlord I don't want us to suck no more. This shit is not fun,
I
nigga.
don't want to be back. I'm telling you. And like I said, I know I piss people off, but I just be want to get y'all to be real, bro. We can't sit up here and lie to y'all. Some of these people gonna lie to y'all all season and then hide when it get real. That's what some of these people gonna do. But we not finna lie to y'all, bro. We gonna keep it real. So like, I'ma just tell y'all straight up. We disrespected a 12-win season back to back to back, and we expected that. I would probably, if I wouldn't kill nobody to get a 12-win season right now, but it's a lot of things I would be willing to do right now for a 12-win season. I'm telling you that right now. Like, man, we set up and poo-pooed away 3 back-to-back 12-win seasons. I said we didn't give a damn about it because we wanted to see the playoffs. And to be honest, I'm not just saying y'all. I kind of felt the same way because we wanted production in the playoffs. But like, you gotta understand, it's a process. You can't just skip the regular season and then be good in the playoffs. Like, that don't work like that. Now we might not even fucking sniff the playoffs. So
Mm.
I'm just letting y'all know, bro. It's gonna take a minute. Shotty is a new coach, and he ain't never did nothing. His resume ain't never did nothing as a head coach. And now we sitting here 3-4-1. And like I told him the other day, I said, bro, we miserable as a fan base right now. Like, just being honest, bro, we miserable right now. If we can't get this win in Arizona, bro, it's gonna be looking real grim, man. And I can't find no way to make a euphemism to make y'all feel better about it, bro. I hate I can't. I hate I gotta talk like this, but it's just the reality of the situation. This is the Cowboy doctor visit. I can't tell you in perfect health when you got cancer. I can't tell you got perfect health when you ain't got nothing but a week to live. I just can't tell you that. So I just gotta be real, y'all.
Yeah, and you ain't said nothing wrong because the Dallas Cowboys do fucking suck. And like Schotty said when we came in, I played the clip. We 3-4-1. He said you could shove the offensive stats up your ass. That what he said. I ain't say the shit. It's right here in black and white. It was bleeped out on the video, but he said we're a football team that's 3-4-1. You can take stats on offense and shove them up your ass as far as I'm concerned. It is what it is. We want to win. People talk about, hey, MVP, this and that. Dak doesn't want to win MVP. He wants to win a Super Bowl, nigga. And I added the nigga in. Don't cancel shot it. And that's what we want to win. We're not there yet. We're not.
We gonna cancel shot it for other reasons, so you ain't even gotta worry
We got
about
a
it.
shot it for other reasons. And to your point, man, I get it. Your defense is awful, but you got to do things as an offensive play caller, you know. And listen, I don't. I still think you probably lose this game because you give up ass like everywhere. You're like a freak hole. But point being, you could be more you could be more aggressive, you know, to try and increase our chances. Like that's one thing I can't say shot it from. You know what I'm saying? You can look at the offensive numbers, production. You know, you can look at points and all the other shit. But if you coach is scary, I gotta call you out on that shit. I don't like a scary coach. I don't like coaching scared. I don't like being anti-aggressive. Bitch, we going. I got Dak Prescott, I got CeeDee Lamb, I got George Pickens. Y'all niggas told me that Jake Ferguson with Travis Kelce and you know Javonte Williams is on pace for 1,300 yards. We got 9,544 first round picks on the offensive line. Bitch, we going.
Facts.
We going.
And then we was on the 44-yard line and you set up there and planted the ball.
And
And we was down. What the score was at that point?
30-17. We also another
30
situation.
17 and you fucking playing the ball.
Yeah, you had to
Man,
go.
get your ass out of here, Shotty. That's weak as fuck, man. I don't care what nobody say, bro. That shit just pissed me off again when he told me to score. Like, y'all, bro, y'all can say I'm being critical, bro, but y'all must like fucking losing, bro. I hate losing, bro. I'm a real competitor, bro. Ain't no way in the hell I'm finna accept that, bro. I don't give a damn who gave it to me. I'm not accepting that. 30-17 and you sitting up here playing from the 44-yard line.
Yeah,
Get your ass out of here, man.
yeah, that was pussy. And y'all know I fuck with Shotty, but that was real pussy. Listen, you down, you go for it. And guess what? If you don't get it, nigga, I still respect your ass for going for it, nigga. And I expect you to go for it every time you win that situation, because that's what you do as a company head coach. And if you feel like you make your defense feel some kind of way, oh, he don't trust me, lie to their ass. Like, no, nigga, I have the utmost trust in your ass. That's why I went for it, because I knew if we didn't get it, y'all niggas would get the stop. That's all you got to tell them hoe ass niggas. I know it's a lie. They know it's a lie, but they'll put a smile on their fucking face. But anyway, I got to take my black ass to work. Landlord. Fuck Jerry Jones. Schotty, you about this close for me saying fuck you too. Quit playing with me, my nigga. Go for it on fourth down. Stop acting like a little hoe. But still, I need you to drop 50 this game for good measure. But yeah, that's everything I got. I have to escape. Landlord, you a real nigga. Thank you for coming on to the show on such short notice. Cause I don't be telling Landlord we going live. I just send a nigga a link in the morning and he jump on. That's how real Landlord is. So appreciate Land.
We locked in, man.
Ain't no
Salute.
switching up. So hey, appreciate
All
y'all. God bless America. Fuck Jerry Jones. And in the words of West, man, never look